Phoenix with the ball. Raleigh making their last shot. Here's Chambers, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Finding a gap in the D and capitalizing.
Here's the franchise, still without a basket. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And now running it up the court, Martin pushing it up. Lee outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside Martin. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
So timeout called here, the first for Raleigh. The Raptors making a switch here. And here is Raleigh now, trailing by 4. To the right side. Dennis passes to the franchise. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Pass to Dennis. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Hey, you got to take those long-range looks when they come your way. Don't wait.
For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Martin, the pass to Chambers. Back to Martin. Here's Cade. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And getting fouled in the act. Not only do you get to the line, but you also tag him with a personal.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's the franchise, and Raleigh another 3.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You like to see the assertiveness inside, forcing the defense to foul.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And so he hits both. Here's Sparks. Buries the long-range jumper.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Here's Gilbert. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And here's Phoenix. They trail by 1. And the call will go against Houdini. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And Phoenix making a change here. Finley's checked in. Pass to Martin. That's good from 17 feet away. Martin's got 5. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's the franchise. Here's Gilbert. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation.
Houdini's gone 3 for 3 from deep so far. Perfect. Here's Kay, and it's Phoenix scoring again. Here's the franchise. There's the triple. Score the basket, his second of two. Two attempts.
And that one looked good the moment it left his hands.
Phoenix trails by 3. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Houdini. He's got 17. And the Raptors hit again from deep. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Raleigh.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Here's the franchise. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Houdini. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Shot from the top of the key. Again, Phoenix.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Raptors leading by 5. Here's the franchise. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Right wing. A baseline J. Fires away from outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He has 6.
Did a nice job. Staying ready for that pass. Shot preparation was great, caught it and let it go.
Raleigh calls timeout. And Phoenix making a change here. Chambers checked in, and Raleigh also making a change. James is checked in. Here's the franchise. Sparks passes to Dennis. It's good from about 19 feet. Dennis has got his second basket of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
No good with the layup. Here's the break. Here's James. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Capitalizing from that mid-range. I love seeing him go to work in that area.
And it's in there.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Here's the franchise. No good on that one. Here's Kane. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
So it's Phoenix now. Raleigh making their last shot. Wow. Fast break. Here they come. Knocks it loose. Martin, the pass to Chambers. Back Back to Martin. Lets it go from deep. Cans it from downtown. Martin's got 8.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Gilbert. Phoenix grabs the miss. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Martin, and he banks in the layup. 10 points for him. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's the franchise. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens to establish a three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against.
Heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Down low. Has to rush. Fires the 3. The shot comes out. Good D by James. Bryant with the bounce pass. Here's Gilbert diving in.
Such a confident move off the dribble. Just rising up and filling that airspace.
Phoenix trails by 6. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. With the shot. Nice jump shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. That's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Bryant. Hasn't made one yet. It's tipped. Puts up a deep 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up the net.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Here's Houdini. 24 points for him. Lays it up and banks it in. Houdini's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the paint. Here's Chambers. And that one is hammered home.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And here's Bryant for 3. Connects from three-point range. His first 3 points of the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And Finley gets it to go.
And an eye.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
checked in for James. And Johnson in for Houdini. Johnson for three. Finley with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
The finish was nice, but the setup was bad.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from defense to compensate. It's clean, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Martin's checked in for Phoenix. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Traps in the tray.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Raleigh trails by 3. A drive by Bryant. It goes out of bounds. Touch, they say, by Martin. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bryant, that's for 2. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
The Raptors shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Shoots a fader. And that one is off. Phoenix leading by 3. He lobs it up.
Oh, and the lead is bigger. A ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Raleigh, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Martin the pass to Chambers. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And so Bryant will bring it up for Raleigh. 6-point game. Evans setting the pick for Bryant. And again, no good by Raleigh.
And he has definitely. Been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here is Martin. Jacks up a 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down. Now just 7 on the basket from Bryant.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize. Guarded
by Harris. Chambers with a screen on Harris. Pass to Chambers. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, great job of recognition, finding the open man.
Raleigh trails by 9. A 3 from Bryant. Good triple. Bryant's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Raleigh. Well, Phoenix shooting 71% all on this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Back the lead. And it's in for the layup. A very nice feed. He's 5 points now this quarter.
And he can time his passes so
this timeout. James checked in for the Raptors. Jamison comes in for Johnson. The Raptors have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. The three-pointer is right on target. And that's 11 points for MP.
Hey, knocking down shots on the move, much harder than it looks. That was pretty there.
Pass to Finley. Here's Martin. Here he goes. It's deflected. Here we go. Bryant into the hoop. That's how to finish the break. Throw down with
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out of the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
pass to Lee. It's Martin on the wing, guarded by Harris. It's 15 points for Martin.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. These streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Baker. It's Bryant with the assist. Baker's got 5 now.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to Chambers. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And he's had an excellent performance overall.
Bryant on the wing. He's got 11. Phoenix leading by 4 to the inside. Finley. Jamison with the defensive effort. And now Raleigh, fast break. Here's Baker. And it's Raleigh with another.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time. Part of that defense.
Baker's got a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Tipped away. It's stolen by Bryant. And now Raleigh, fast break. And there are the Raptors running up the bucket. Bryant's gone 5 of 10 from the floor. Inside, here's Chambers. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Now here's Bryant. 13 points in the game. To the middle. Wants to get it to Jamison and does. Here's Baker. Jamison with a screen on Lee. Baker, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Bryant. Takes it inside. And Bryant throws it down hard.
Throwing it down, leave nothing to chance.
So it's Phoenix now. Now Martin. Off target from outside. And here again, the Raptors in transition. Up the court they go.
And priority number 1 got to be the finish, guys, not the fence.
He's got 9. There's Baker. He has 7. Bryant on the wing. Raleigh moving the ball around. There's Baker, covered by Lee. Baker with the bucket. 10 points for him. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise. Keep everybody on their toes.
Now here's Martin. 1:58 left in the first half of the game. Harris kicks to Bryant. Shoots it. And he can't bank that one in. Chambers against Jamison. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 1. Fires for 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
To the inside, here's Chambers. Off with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Jamison.
104 left to play here in the half. That's going to be over. Not watching for the line that time.
Substitution on the court.
58 seconds left to play in the first half. From deep, Bryant. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And when you put up numbers like he is in this one, he'll get some recognition.
Bryant against Lee. To the wing right side. Down low. Here's Chambers. The shot's good. Chambers got 22.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And the basket by Dennis.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Phoenix trails by 8. Hey, defended by Bryant. And the rejection by Bryant.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
And so it's Raleigh heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And here we go, getting back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. It's been a clinic out there by Houdini.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go.
Phoenix ball.
That'll be a 5-second.
Raptors ball.
Raptors leading by 7. Here's a franchise. Good. The franchise has got the first bucket of the third here for Raleigh.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Houdini. Takes it off the glass. He's got 28 points for the game.
It's a great move.
Substitution on the court.
Well, Raleigh shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. To the paint. Stolen away. Here's Sparks. Kept alive. The kick out to Bryant. Punches it. And that one released in time. Good. Raleigh holding up an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. The fourth quarter has arrived. Happy to have you with us. Here's Jamison. Lee outside. Back to Jamison. And the rejection by James.
What a denial. He was right on cue with that block.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Raleigh.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for him in this. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover. Doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Nice shot by Jamison. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Raptors. At one point, they led by 16. High post shot. Jamison, no luck. Raptors leading by 6. There's Baker. Drills the three-pointer. Baker's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Raptors.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in it either, guy.
Connects again from distance.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
You can't take any points for granted in the NBA. That's a great bucket.
Outside, Martin. Fires from deep. Jamison with the basket on the assist by Martin. Martin's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Bryant looking over the floor. James dishes to Jamison. Baker. And Raleigh another 3.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
To the left side wing. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
3.
Bryant's got 6 assists. Now in the game.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Every timeout. Chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, George Karl just going over the game plan with his team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys.
Thank you, David. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The 3. And Raleigh another 3.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
The high post shot. Rebound by Jamison. Jamison's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Sends it down right in his face.
And maybe no one more determined when it comes to finishing at the rim.
How many times, guys, have we seen him throw it down right on top of a defender like that?
I don't have the count, but the list is definitely long, and it just got longer by 1.
Raptors leading by 11. Taken away. Martin wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer. Martin's got 39.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's Baker. Great look there, but off target. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. That one drops for him. Lee's got 20 points.
Got himself into a really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
Launches it from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Fires from 14. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Fires the 3. It's good from long range. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Hey, you got to give him a lot of credit. The defense was good, but he was just better getting that offense to work.
Martin from outside. Good! Another from 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. To the left wing. Here's Baker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Well, Phoenix shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they and again for 3.
And he's knocked the third most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
GA, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's, any players for that matter. He's been unstoppable. The Raptors call timeout. A new group in now for the Raptors. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 1. Bryant can't get it to go. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting an incredible 64% from the field. And game.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the threes.
Hard work on the boards, extending that possession.
The Raptors call timeout. Please check in for Phoenix. And the Raptors with possession. It's a one-point game. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Bryant missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lee with the ball. That's Johnson picking him up. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Phoenix?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Got that one up quick. Bryant's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Lee left side. And Lee with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Bryant finds Johnson. Here's Gilbert. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, good work finding space outside. It serves him well when that jumper's falling.
They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And here are the Raptors now. At one point, they led by 16. Bryant, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Chambers got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And a wide-open look for Lee. It's the three-point bomb. Lee's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Over to the wing. Back to Bryant. 6 to shoot. Pass to Houdini. A three-pointer off the mark. Well, Phoenix shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. And again, another assist.
And this is the best. Someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passing, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, good things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in the game. It has been a masterful performance.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Here's Kay.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Number 3. Denzel Dennis.
He trails by 3. Out left to the wing. Takes a 3. And the franchise gets it to go. The franchise has got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Kay. A stupendous finish in traffic. And Phoenix leads by 2.
That's how you do it down there. You got to be resilient in traffic.
Here's Houdini, covered by Lee. It doesn't go for him. In the corner, it's Martin. Connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Well, this is starting to get real.
Guys, intensity turned up at its highest level. A perimeter bomb fest going on right now.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside.
Always a threat. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded.
Here's the franchise, and probably another three.
That was clutch at crunch time. Passed it in.
To the middle. Here's Chambers. Johnson with the block. The franchise passes to Jameson. The franchise. Good ball movement here by the Raptors to take the lead. Laces one from three.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. 51 seconds left in the game. Phoenix calls timeout. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Martin for three. Good, another from three.
What can you say? Wow, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
Oh, an incredible achievement, one that will surely be celebrated around the world. The Raptors call timeout. Here's Houdini. Outside, Jameson. The franchise passes to Gilbert. And again for three.
Unbelievable shooting. And he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range. So fun to watch. Putting on a show on the big stage.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And here's a timeout now from George Clark. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Here's the franchise, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Puts up a deep three. They grab their own miss. Here's Kay. Knocks down the trifecta.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting into his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And so they foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So it's the Raptors winning this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.
A trip to Cabo.